Welcome back to CLE Weekend. So, there are a lot of resources that are available to our veterans, the men and women who have fought for us. And some of those veterans don't even know what is available or the extent of it. And there are people and companies that illegally charge veterans fees for assisting with their VA disability claims. We're joined this morning by John Rice, the Executive Director and CEO of the Cuyahoga County Veterans Service Commission. So good morning to you.
Good morning.
We've got to talk about this because these are described as claims sharks. How do our veterans avoid them?
Quite simply, they got to find a reputable claims agent, right?
Yeah.
Which is a governmental service officer or a veteran service organization like the DAV, VFW, or Cuyahoga County Veterans Service Commission. They come down and see us. We can help them with claims. We're accredited or recognized by the Department of Veterans Affairs, and none of these organizations will charge a veteran for their claim, which is important, right? Because claims should be free, at least the initial development, right? So a veteran doesn't know what to do, and so they come and see someone like us, or they're looking for someone to trust.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when there's money involved, what's going to happen is someone's going to get involved and try to take advantage of it. And so what happens is individuals try to charge veterans for their claims. And some of those fees can be pretty exorbitant, especially for individuals who may really need that resource and that money.
You think about paying someone, and these veterans deserve a lot, right, of what they're getting back, every ounce of it. And so it's one of those things that you ponder, like, why should they be paying someone to then get something back? They should not be giving out their money. And we want to make sure they know that.
Yeah, they shouldn't be. They've already paid for their benefits, right? From the time they raise their hand for service, coming back, they're taxpayers in this county, and these are taxpayer-funded benefits. So veterans have already paid twice for that benefit. There's no reason to pay somebody else. And what veterans need to just know is that it's about trusting the process. Come and see us. Don't always believe what you hear. You might see ads online that say that somebody can do it faster, someone can do whatever. The VA operates off of what's called a national work queue, which means that when a claim gets submitted, whether you submit it yourself, a claims shark submits it, or we submit it, it goes into a national work queue and it's worked in order. So no one can promise you a faster claim. If they say they can, they're just not being honest with you. So come see us and we'll get that done. And the truth is, everyone that is doing this legitimately is about maximizing the benefits of which you're eligible.
Yeah.
It's important not to get connected with a benefit that you are not eligible for. The VA, federal government in general, doesn't forget, and there's no statute of limitations on it. So if somebody helps you get a benefit that you shouldn't have received to begin with, you're going to be liable and on the hook. So the answer is to see somebody like us, like the DAV, like the American Legion, VFW, whoever it is, that can come in and process your claim, make sure you're getting a legitimate claim of what you're eligible for, and walk you through that process the correct way.
Yeah, the correct way. I mean, there is emphasis on that, and it is so important because, like you said, the thought of so many people coming in just trying to, yes, as we've said, take advantage, but also make it seem like they can do it faster. That's the thing that really irks me, because people think, oh, great, fast, I can get this back sooner, and that's just not the case.
It's not the case. Like these processes are dictated by law, right? And so claims eligibility is dictated by law, and no one's going to create more.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And so see a service officer who is accredited. And in Cuyahoga County, we're accredited in a couple ways, right? We are accredited through the state, we're accredited nationally, we're cross-accredited with the DAV and the American Legion and the VFW. So our individuals are trained, they're well respected. The Office of General Counsel through the VA recognizes all those accreditations. And so that's where you need to go for your benefit.
And anyone who maybe is kind of confused about this process, because I know it can be overwhelming, right? It can be a lot. Just everything you're saying right now is like, okay, how do I make sure? I mean, if they are confused, you guys walk them through this. You help.
That's exactly
That's what you're here for.
Right. So we're property tax funded, and we're funded by the government in order to ensure that veterans have a place to go. So it's already been paid for.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have to pay for it. So come and talk to us and we'll walk you through that process. I mean, ultimately, if after you hear what we have to say, you decide you want to go do that, that's great, but do it with all the information, right? Make those decisions with the information at hand.
Yeah, knowledge is power, right. Absolutely. And that's just a small portion of what you guys do at the Cuyahoga County Veterans Service Commission. Give us an idea of just some of the other ways that you help.
On top of the claims assistance is emergency financial assistance. If you're a veteran and you're struggling, rent, mortgage, utilities, food, clothing, hygiene, well, we're here to help. So come on down or call us ahead of time. 216-698-2600. We can take an application, see if there's a way that we can help, and try to help with some of those needs.
And that's one thing that you guys do that makes it very easy is you say, call, we will talk to you, we will answer, especially now with a big move coming up later this year to a bigger space. It's going to be able to help a lot more veterans. You say, right now we've got, some other spots that you can find us, but to call, that's just going to be the best way to get a hold of you.
It is, because right now we're in this hybrid model until the new headquarters open. So if you call, we'll direct you to the right location to see somebody, and we'll make sure you get what you need.
John, give us that number one more time.
216-698-2600.
Wonderful. The Cuyahoga County Veterans Service Commission. John, thank you as always.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.